So, over my short time being back in my actual home, I'm going to make like a Scott Stash like type video. I might as well call it Buff Stash, or maybe I might put it in the playlist where I put in all of my videos based on that are related to my game collection and my Blu-ray collection, blah blah blah. Oh shoot, I think I forgot one game here, so gotta pick that up, and I gotta pick it up real quick. There we go. So Resident Evil 4, and yes, I think this looks pretty poorly lit, but just gonna, yeah, the lighting's not that good here, so, but anyway, I'm trying to quit making this. So this is all of the greatest hits edition games that I have. So what are greatest hits? Like, those are basically best selling games on a console. Whenever a game sells a lot of copies, like, it eventually has a greatest hits release. And a lot of game collectors really hate them because, like, they're visually distractions. They sit awkwardly on the shelves, which is why a lot of collectors hate them. I mean, I don't have a problem with greatest hits editions too much, but it depends on the artwork of the games. And like Twilight Princess here, Twilight Princess here has a good art style, but this big red frame kind of ruins the art style and the art on the game. So I know that shit's nitpicky, but it's true. But I don't mind for the Mario games, but like for the Zelda, I really wish that, like, I have a Link Between Worlds on 3DS here. So I prefer the artwork without the red frame Nintendo Selects frames, but I don't mind the ones for the Mario ones though. I don't mind, but for the Zelda, I kind of do. But maybe I'll just get the regular cases for collector's reasons, or something like that. I don't know, but like, those Nintendo Selects I got after the Wii's lifespan. Like, those Nintendo Selects came out right after the Wii's lifespan, after the Wii U was inaugurated. Those Nintendo Selects editions of Nintendo Wii games like Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2 and Twilight Princess came out. And I think when the Switch came out, I think Nintendo Selects Mario 3D Land and A Link Between Worlds. Like, I might have to turn off this light here. That is much better. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. And for the PlayStation hits on the PS4, yes, it has one on the PS3, but I don't have a PS3 or games to support it. And a lot of collectors, like, who has collections of PS4 games, like, don't have the PlayStation hits because mostly they avoid them, which I don't have a problem with the PlayStation hits, but there are still some PS4 games that I still don't have yet. But whenever I get those, I would rather have the regular edition, not this red. Here's one for Uncharted: The Nathan Drake Collection. So look at this red case. Looks like a piece of candy. It looks delicious. It's like sitting it like on a PS4 collection, right? My PS4 right here collection right there. It's like a red M&M with blue M&Ms right here. So there's still a fuck ton of PS4 games that I still want to own, like Until Dawn, Bloodborne, and Yakuza 0. Like, yes, I do have Yakuza 0 on the PS4, but I have it downloaded on... I have a digital copy of that game. So... But I do enjoy Yakuza 0 enough where... Yeah, I would like to get a physical edition eventually, though, but... So, those are PlayStation 4 hits. Like, usually those come out, like the Nintendo Selects ones, usually they come out at the very end of their console's lifespan. Like there hasn't been Nintendo Selects yet, for the Switch yet, which is weird, though. I think that Nintendo might release the Nintendo Selects Switch games when Nintendo announces the next gen Nintendo console, or when the next gen Nintendo console comes out. Or maybe they just won't release greatest hits or editions of Nintendo's games or something like that on the Switch. Maybe it's that collectors really hate that, and Nintendo just doesn't want to have Nintendo Selects or editions of their games, or greatest hits editions of their games. I don't know. And right here on the corner here is my copy of Resident Evil 4. And this is a later edition of... The copy that I own of Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube is the Game of the Year edition. Like here, right here, it says Game of the Year, and the older copies of Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube has only for Nintendo GameCube. Like Resident Evil 4 was a timed exclusive on the Nintendo GameCube until it eventually came out on the PlayStation 2. And here's the player's choice, and it has this yellow, which doesn't really fit, like, the dark, gritty spine of Resident Evil 4, and... Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. Like, there are player's choice, or Game of the Year editions, or greatest hits editions of, like, games, that types of packaging that where they just recolor the cases and art and all that, which I don't mind, but like the ones that I dislike the most are the ones for the original Xbox and 360. Like, damn, like the greatest hits editions on Xbox games are ugly as hell. Like, I don't have any of those. Like, all of my player's choice or Game of the Year editions or whatever, call them whatever, those like gray cases of Xbox games, like those are freaking ugly. Like, a lot of collectors and fans hate that. Like, if they are interesting to talk about and very nitpicky to talk about, because they're just gameplay cases, and after buying them, you just want to play the game. You don't want your games to look good. You don't really care. There are people in the comments that are like, just play the game and shut up. But if I'm selling a physical game, like if I'm running in charge of a game console, then like just have a sticker on the corner just that says Game of the Year, and that's it. Like, this isn't a greatest hits edition. This is just put a sticker of Game of the Year, and that's it, or bestseller, and that's it. Don't do anything fancy with the game's artwork or anything, or spine or case, whatever. But that's shit's nitpicky, but whatever. Like, so this is my. I just want to show you all of the Player's Choice greatest hits editions of physical games that I happen to own. So this is like my Scott's stash style video that I made. Like, I haven't even shown my face in the video or myself on camera. I think my foot's right there, and I could do this video completely naked and not be banned from YouTube for doing that. So, hope you enjoyed my stash video, and this is my whole collection of greatest hits editions of the physical games that I happen to own. Bye.